Job chapter 10, to find some skeleton in my closet. I can't stand my life. I hate it. I'm putting it all out on the table, all the bitterness of my life. I'm holding back nothing. Job prayed. Here's what I want to say. Don't, God, bring in a verdict of guilty without letting me know the charges you're bringing. How does this fit into what you once called good? Giving me a hard time, spurning me, a life that you shaped by your own very hands. And then blessing the plots of the wicked? You don't look at things the way that we mortals do. You're not taken in by appearances, are you? Unlike us. You're not working against a deadline. You have all of eternity to work things out. So what is this all about anyway? This compulsion to dig up some dirt, to find some skeleton in my closet. You know good and well that I'm not guilty. You also know that no one can help me. You made me like a handcrafted piece of pottery, and now you're gonna smash me to pieces? Don't you remember how beautifully you worked my clay? Will you reduce me now into a mud pit? Oh, that marvel of conception as you stirred together semen and ovum. What a miracle of skin and bone, muscle and brain. You gave me life itself and incredible love. You watched and guarded every breath that I took. But you never told me about this part. I should have known that there was more to it. That if I so much as missed a step, you would notice and pounce. You wouldn't let me get by with a thing. If I'm truly guilty, I'm doomed. But if I'm innocent, it's no better. I'm still doomed. My belly is full of bitterness. I'm up to my ear in a swamp of affliction. I try to make the best of it. I try to brave it out, but you're too much for me. You're relentless like a lion on the prowl. You line up fresh witnesses against me. You compound your anger and pile on the grief and the pain. So why did you have me born? I wish no one had ever laid eyes on me. I wish I'd never lived, a stillborn, buried without ever having breathed. Isn't it time to call it quits on my life? Can't you let up and let me smile just once before I die and I'm buried? Before I'm nailed into my coffin, sealed in the ground, and banished for good to the land of the dead, blind in the final dark. Chapter 11, How Wisdom Looks from the Inside, Zophar's Counsel. Now is the turn of Zophar from Namath. What a flood of words. Shouldn't we put a stop to it? Should this kind of loose talk be permitted? Job, do you think you can carry on like this and will say nothing? That will let you rail and mock and not step in? You claim my doctrine is sound and my conduct impeccable. How I wish God would give you a piece of his mind and tell you what's what. I wish he'd show you how wisdom looks from the inside, because true wisdom is mostly inside. But you can be sure of this. You haven't gotten half of what you deserve. Do you think that you can explain the mystery of God? Do you think that you can diagram God Almighty? God is far higher than you can imagine. He's far deeper than you can comprehend. Stretching further than the earth's horizons, far wider than the endless ocean. If he happens along, throws you in jail, and then hauls you into court, can you do anything about it? He sees through vain pretensions. He spots evil a long way off. No one pulls the wool over his eyes. Hollow men, hollow women will wise up about the same time mules learn to talk. Reach out to God. Still, if you set your heart on God and you reach out to him, if you scrub your hands of sin and refuse to entertain evil in your home, you'll be able to face the world unashamed and keep a firm grip on life, guiltless and fearless. You'll forget your troubles. They'll be like old faded photographs. Your world will be washed in sunshine, every shadow dispersed by day spring, full of hope. You'll relax, confident again. You'll look around, you'll sit back and take it easy. Expansive, without a care in the world. You'll be hunted out by many for your blessing, but the wicked will see none of this. They're headed down a dead-end road with nothing to look forward to. Nothing.